22 February, a basketball court, college style high school. We were in a friendly style all-star show-off game, kind of practice, but two teams, full court. I was playing. Someone faulted, and the referee, not having called a fault, reset the ball and play. With the order of that player at fault to fault immediately, because he didn't had made the call. The player made a fault, but instead making a normal fault, he took the ball and threw it on the wall backcourt on purpose. Kinda goofing around. I guess such a call would be intentional delay of game. Hello Vegas night at Chicago Blackhawks. There were ridiculous three before and after this fault, especially from a player from the left side going right, who made a home court deep three to the adverse court. The other team responded with a similar three, but not quite as deep, though deep enough, and the ball at this point touched the rim many times around before going down the basket. After a end of a quarter, uh, after the quarter, a hand of a quarter, after what will be a hand of a quarter soon, I heard "Give it to the lamp." I recognized that we're talking about the original player from the left who had made the ridiculous deep three from the home court. Uh, as he received the ball and as he received a ball pass and took the last second shot of the quarter from home court, almost a couple meters from below his own rim. I was watching the whole thing without much play from the court sideline or on a court or but on the sideline or in the court but on the sideline. I think like Giannis injured made one basket only and sat down because he was injured this year in the All-Star game. Finally a young player was waiting the ball to be passed from the sideline. To get the ball in play, I was looking at him from behind as he was in a positional guard, but his ass through his underwear seemed open. As I looked down, I said mid-loud, "Open ass, coach," like it was the coach's fault to had fuck him in the ass. Was I making an illusion? That player seemed more athletic, gently built, kind of like AF, to not name a player. Then the player got the ball and attempted to pass it, but did like two, three, four shaky steps on place where he had stopped on his pivot after dribbling. Would have been a travel, but since it was a soft game, it was not called. I had it shaky. And at this time, I was in the closer to him in the court actually.